Okay, I just wanted to go over real quick how great method test prep is for students of various abilities, which is totally aligned with our goals for our strategic plan. And we all know we have students of varying abilities and varying backgrounds. And so I want you to realize that this is not going to leave them behind. First of all, due to the fact that every student has a computer in our building, or at least freshmen through juniors, sorry, seniors, they will have access to method test prep anytime on their computer that they have an internet connection. So they can take their computer home, they can take it to, any location where they can get internet. So anytime they have internet, they're able to use method test prep, which accessibility is very important. The other thing is, which we already kind of talked about, is how it's customizable, how you can customize what tests and what quizzes you want them to take, which is very important for students that you see a weakness in. Then you can reassign a test or assign them some other problems to reinforce the weaknesses. So you're able to, if you have students that achieved the goal, great, terrific. Here's some students that didn't. Here, you all need to do this other test prep. So that's there and available. But what I really think is great and what makes it so amazing is, let's just say, for example, we do, let's do this. Let's look at this real quick. So when they get these assignments where they have to listen to something and go over a lesson and then take a quiz on it, it has an audio factor. So if a student's not real great at just reading the description, they are going to get an audio description.
Plugging in numbers technique can also be used when you are presented with a word problem that contains variables.
So they can pause and play it at their own personal convenience. So if they need to stop and think or stop and read something or look at an example, they can do that and then go back to playing it, which is absolutely great. So it's audio. Then we have the visual of the example. So we go through the steps of the problem. Here's an example of a problem that uses that skill, and it goes through the steps of applying that information. Several examples. Here's another example. So they'll get to work through several examples, and then they get to take a quiz on it, okay? What's great about the quiz is, let's say here they're working out the problem. I'm just going to guess. Notice that there's a timer here, so they're aware of the fact that these quizzes are timed, that it's keeping track of their time, which is very important with the SAT and the ACT. But also, the great thing is that they pick an answer, whatever, attempt the correct answer. I made an incorrect answer. Now, look at this. This is so great for diverse learners. Here is a video explanation to the problem. Here is an audio explanation to the problem. So they're getting a visual, they're getting audio, they're getting a written explanation as well with the steps for that problem. So they're getting all this great, terrific feedback, which is great for these type of learners. And I wanted you to see that they offer this throughout all the quizzes that they can take and lessons that they can go through. The other thing that I think is really great is that they have printable resource materials as well. So if we have any students who maybe don't have access to the internet, let's say over the summer, that their home is not always equipped with the internet and they're not going to be at school, they can print out, or they can access these printable materials or save them to their computer as a OneNote document and have these resource materials to use for the summer, to still practice throughout the summer. So there's all these different packets of resource materials that they can save and print to OneNote and have it to work on in the summer as well if there's any issues with internet. So I just wanted to let you all know about those great features.